morning, friends. This is another 60, not a 60, a 54-inch tub that they want to replace the walls in to upgrade. They want to keep the faucets and they want to close this in. So that's what we're going to do today. First thing we're going to do is take the trim off. We're going to leave this wallboard. It still seems to be in good shape. It's not rotted anywhere. And trim is put on the screws. Take off. That trim goes off. We'll keep it in case when you put some at the top. We'll pull the trim off of all of this for knobs so that we can put that on and we'll finish it. Right now we're cleaning up. James is knocking out all the putty tape in the corners and around the edges, and then we're gonna use some apple cider vinegar. Just happen to have some here, and we're gonna wipe down the walls because there's a lot of soap and shampoo film. So use what you want to, but you need to get that clean. Okay, this is a very inexpensive kit. In this case, it's not a one piece like we've seen before, but this actually has two sides and then one back and then two other pieces for the end. So that is a total of 5 pieces. Now, this is set up for a regular tub, which is 60 inches. Now, I measured to make sure the back wall was 54. It is 54 1/8 or so. Now, on this particular setup, it's to lap over. And if you notice, it's raised up right here, so they'll lay over top of that flat sheet over there. So what I'm doing is I measure up over here to where that lap is, and it's like 11 1/4, maybe even 11 1/2. I'd say 11 1/2. So if you have two sides that have 11 1/2 before that one piece goes in, that's 23 inches. 23 from 54 is 31. So because it's a 54-inch tub, not a 60-inch tub, you've got to cut 4 inches off of this in order for it to fit properly. So that means you can take a housetop tub surround and in this case make it fit. So follow your instructions, and that's what we're going to do next. Is we're going to cut this piece 4 inches shorter, and then we're going to go inside and install it. All right. In this budget setup, what we've done is put in some wood to fasten the plywood on. Also put some insulation in there to keep it from showing the light and have it not bring heat inside. Make things better. If you notice, I put some screws to try to get the paneling, which is pretty bad shape, but I still want to do a good job. And we're putting the calking in to adhere to the touch round that we cut down. Remember, we cut that 35-inch down to 31 because this is a smaller tub. All right, what we did inside was we measured from the wall, the back wall, to the center of each of the hot and cold faucet and then the spout. Found the centers from the overs and then measured the ups. And then I got a drill that's sized enough, big enough for those to go through. A bit that size and another one for the drain. In this case was bigger. Sometimes they're the same. Now you see the finished product. Of course, all the tedious of work of sealing everything. That's what Tracy's up to. But it's so much better than it was. And we are doing what the customer wants, which is the key to customer happiness. You do what they want you to do as long as it's within reason.